Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Recon Engineering. My name is Con and I like to fix stuff. Today we are here at HTS in Diedrichs High School. We will be discussing the drill press, or the pedestal drill as it's also known, and the do's and don'ts around this machine. Make sure the machine is properly bolted down. Clean your machine from top to bottom. Use a T-slot cleaner to clean the grooves. Remember, we want to work accurately, so the cleaner the machine is, the more accurate we can work. Now that the machine is clean, we can start sweeping around the machine. Make sure to pick up all the pieces. Working with sheepskin gloves is really nice when handling steel, but when working with rotating equipment, it is not advised. The glove might be loose and it might get caught in your rotating equipment. Avoid wearing loose clothing. Wear the correct PPE. These are not safety glasses. Remove all loose clothing, including ties, before working on a machine. Remove rings and jewelry. Long beards and long hair is also a problem when working with rotating machinery. Make sure that you use the correct drill for the material that you are drilling. There are 3 holes allocated on the side of the chuck. Use these to bolt down your drill bit. Make sure you use all 3 holes to get a proper grip on your drill bit. Never leave the chuck key in the chuck. Make sure you use the correct speed when drilling. Drill speed can be determined by the diameter of the drill bit, the type of drill bit that you use, and the type of material that you are drilling. Some machines have an RPM indicator on the side of the machine. Make sure you switch off the machine first before selecting a high or a low range. This is to avoid any damage to the gearbox. When doing any maintenance or changing the belt speed, make sure to switch off the machine first. When changing the belt speed, make sure to release the belt tensioner lock screw on the side of the machine. Now you can release the belt tension. Move the belt on the pulley that you want to step down first. Turn the pulley while doing so and mind your fingers. Now we can do the side where we want to step up. Now you've increased the speed of your drill. When decreasing the speed of your drill, make sure to do the same and to do the step down pulley first and then the step up pulley. Be sure to tighten the belt properly. Test the belt tension. Be sure to tighten the tensioner lock screw. Avoid leaning on rotating machinery. Never leave a machine switched on and unattended. Switch the machine off when stepping away. Make sure your workpieces are clamped down properly. Do not hold your workpieces by hand. When your drill gets stuck in a workpiece, do not try and stop it by hand. Stay calm and switch off the machine. Be sure to put in parallels or spacers underneath your work before drilling. This will help your workpiece not to move and will also help to drill straight holes. Do not bump your drill into the workpiece. Be sure to use smooth, continuous pressure. To keep your drill bit cool and to keep your workpiece cool, and also to keep your drill bit from binding with your workpiece, make sure to use some cutting fluid. For my workshop, I made this inexpensive cutting fluid dispenser using a beverage bottle and a lollipop stick. It's always a good idea to keep the drill press safety precautions next to the machine in case you forget anything. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Also hit the bell notification sign to get notified when new videos get posted.